Hello everybody, welcome back to Total Extreme Wrestling 2016, Developers Journal / Dev Diary. Now today is a big day for the Developers Journal / Dev Diary, because we have officially reached page 2. Let's go. Scroll down. February 19th, broadcasters. The entire broadcasting / media concept has been completely overhauled for TEW 2016. Today we will be looking purely at the broadcasters themselves. We'll then be covering how they interact with the wider game world in next week's entries. Essentially, this is a multi-part entry given its size and impact on TEW 2016. Firstly, pay-per-view carriers or networks no longer exist. They now both fall under the broadcaster heading. The converter will automatically handle this for you. There are four styles of broadcasters available. Pay-per-view. Companies earn money based on how many viewers it can attract. Revenue is quite variable as it depends on the draw of the show being put on. This method is weak at growing a fan base but excellent at generating revenue. Commercial. Pay-per-view like your before the network, WrestleManias, SummerSlams, Survivor Series, you get it. Commercial. Commercials earn money from advertising revenue. The amount depends on the company's size, show length, and time slot. Revenue is pretty stable as a result of this. This style is solid at both increasing a fan base and providing a good revenue system, like WWE, Raw, SmackDown, Main Event, all that. Yeah. Free to air. Companies earn no money at all, but this style has the greatest rate of possible audience growth. It's an excellent way to build a fan base quickly, albeit a costly one, as it doesn't generate revenue to offset any costs. There's two examples that I can think of that, because I don't watch all of the indies, so I don't know if like Chikara or PWG do this kind of thing. But I know Booker T's Reality of Wrestling puts their shows on YouTube, all of them, but they're also now on TV, so it's not exactly that, plus YouTube has ads in it too, so. But then also Ring of Honor, every week after their show airs on Comet, I think, they have that episode on Comet up the next day on their Ring of Honor Wrestling .com website, so you can go watch it there for free, essentially, which you're giving them no money, but whatever. And then subscription. Companies earn revenue based on the value of the content they provide. This is decided by the company's size, show length, and time slot. This method is similar to commercial, except that it has highly potential revenue, slightly less potential audience growth, and usually has stricter requirements from the broadcaster. Now, this is not the WWE Network or New Japan World type concept. I'm assuming that will come later next week, or maybe not announced at all, and just one of those big special features that Adam Ryland has said he's not going to post anything about. This is more like Netflix or Hulu or even YouTube Red, where you're paying a certain amount of money to this subscription, and this company just happens to have a show that's run on that subscription. They don't own the network, they don't own anything about it, but it is a subscription based. You're paying to see whatever's on here, and it's not just that content, it's other content. I don't know anyone who does this in real life. Like, I don't know anyone who actually exclusively shows their shows on Hulu or exclusively shows their shows on Netflix type deal, but yeah. The range, i.e. what broadcaster covers and to what level, is also editable, as it was under the old system. To offer maximum flexibility possible, the requirements of each broadcaster, which used to be coded into the game itself, are now also editable. These include minimum company size, minimum popularity, defined by two values: minimum popularity, minimum number of regions that must hit that level, and must cover home, yes or no, which means that only companies who are based within a region that the broadcaster is shown are eligible. This is useful if you don't want, for example, an overtly American sports network to start signing deals with Japanese companies, even if they were big enough to meet all the other requirements. Like USA Network wouldn't show New Japan shows. But there's also product settings that allow the broadcaster to be more or less favorable to certain product types. There are also some other editable requirements that will be revealed at a later date, as they are linked to another feature that hasn't been announced yet. This flexibility allows mod makers to set up pretty much any scenario that you care to do. So if you want to have small companies able to grab pay-per-view deals, you can. The combination of free-to-air and the new editable requirements also allow you to simulate internet content if you wanted to. So I'm thinking this is very similar to, like, very similar to wrestling WMMA 4, where I don't play much, but I do have the demo and I played it kind of. But you have these deals with certain companies. Some are ones you have a deal with a pay-per-view company, you have a deal with a commercial company, and you could be like, okay, this is a TV show, I'm gonna air it on the commercial company, and I do that all for 4 weeks or however long it is. I'm still hoping that the calendar is changed in TEW 2016 to a real life Gregorian calendar where it's 365 days, 366 on leap year. I'm hoping for that. But it's like you run the TV until your next pay-per-view, and then you have that show shown on pay-per-view. You could have that show shown on commercial if you wanted to, because you're picking which network or broadcaster it's being broadcasted on. But you're not going to, because it's obviously a big show. It's pay-per-view. So that I like. It also brings in TV specials, because now you can do, okay, I'm gonna run this show on a TV special like NXT. Like, for example, if you're doing NXT and you wanted to do this and they didn't actually have a WWE network, you could be like, okay, I could put it on subscription service 1 hour every week, and then this time I'm not gonna show this show, but I'm gonna do this show because, hey, I'm here and it's time to do Takeover. Yeah. If like, I think I was, where was I? Whatever. There are also product settings. Yeah, I was there. This flexibility allows mod makers to set up pretty much any scenario they care to do. So if you want to have small companies able to grab pay-per-view, I've already did that. Combination of free to air and new editable requirements also allow you to simulate internet content if you wanted to. So that is the end of this day's thing. I think this is a great change. It's definitely a needed change and a well reacted to change. I've been on the TEW 2016 forum and they are really enjoying it over there. So it's great. Essentially what happened was when TEW 2013 was released, there was immediately, like, not immediately, but very soon afterwards, the internet pay-per-view started to become a big thing, and it's just like, it made TEW out of date almost instantly, which this is fixing. And with WMMA 4, this was very similar to how it's run, so I'm thinking it's gonna be good. It's definitely gonna be good. It's a good change. It's a big change, and this week was really good, especially the last two that were really game-changing things. Kind of. I mean, the drug habits was really definitely big. Anyways, guys, this is gonna be it for this episode. I wanna thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of TEW 2016 Developers Journal / Dev Diary. Bye!